Yo, yo. Once again, 2733 Media coming right back at you. It's your boy Antonio Lamar. I'm in the building with my boy Nino once again. And we got the national championship game tonight. We're going to discuss that. We're going to get it in that real quick, real fast, in a hurry. But before we do that, we got to make those picks and, to finish up the pick contest. But before we do that, I do want to remind y'all to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell when you get a chance
That
to.
part.
Yeah, I mean,
That
because
part.
that's gonna help us out, get us in the algorithm, and get us to the point where we get more people in here talking with us and getting everything popping.
It's gonna
But
help us out, man.
man, I already know it's gonna help us out. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead just for a few minutes, let you take over, update the people on what been going on, where we at in the standings, and before we make these final picks of the season of the college season, and yeah, let them know.
Well, man, sure. First of all, great introduction, man. You just getting better and better and better.
Ah,
You
man, I
know what
appreciate it.
I'm saying?
Just
I see you out there. I see you segueing in, man. Hey, shout out to the boy Sugar today. He on his job. You hear me?
Hey,
Um, man, it really ain't too much to decipher, man. We picked all the same picks last week except for one. Going into the bowl season, we were separated by 2 games. You were up 2 games, and please don't be mad at me, Suge and OU fans, but you know what I'm saying? The game that I won off these last picks was the OU game. I took Arizona. You know what I'm
That boy
saying?
took it.
Arizona defeated the Sooners. So
They did.
now I'm only down 1 game, man. We picked all of the first round of the playoffs incorrectly. We both took Alabama, we both took Texas, and they both took L's.
Which
So here we find ourselves.
I must tell the audience that I let them down. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's riding with, I let you down because I don't know how I picked Bama and Texas when them is the two teams I was rooting against. You
You a
know,
nice guy, man. Like
I was
me, I'm
nice,
full
yeah.
throttle. You know what I'm saying? So if I can whoop your ass by 8 or 9 games, I'm gonna do it. But you be trying to make it.
I think
You
I
be
tried to
trying to
make
make
it
it nice for
interesting.
the fans. You
I
know what I'm
think I
saying?
did. I'm gonna be
You
honest
be
with you.
trying to make it intriguing for the fans.
Matter of fact, I gotta go back and listen to the episode so I can remember what the hell I was talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even remember what show we picked it on.
It was the one before the Cat Williams. Cause that was
Okay.
it was one before we did Cat Williams. But
I'm gonna have to go back and check it out, man. Just check it
yeah.
out.
But man, you up by 1 game right now, man. So today's picks, this is crucial, man. Either we gonna end up tied or you gonna go up 2 games. So before we hopped on here, we said that way the audience doesn't think that we trying to scheme this and make it a tie. I'm gonna reveal my pick because you already got yours. I'm
I
not
got
so
it.
much
I'm
sold
locked
on
in.
mine.
Well,
So
you
I'm gonna
wanna
tell my pick first,
hold
and
on,
then
you
once I
wanna
reveal my pick, you gonna let yours go.
how do you want to do it? You want to make the pick first, or do you want to like kind of discuss? Let's discuss the game and how they
Yeah,
got
yeah,
here.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Far as
Give our listeners a chance to jump on and comment. You know what I'm saying?
because
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know if we thoroughly. What up, Sooner Legends podcast in the building? Y'all know this, is my boy Mike Wilkerson.
what
He
up?
said, hey, what up with it? We always here representing. Y'all go subscribe to the Sooner Legends podcast. That
Yeah.
is Mike Wilkerson, the guy, the man with the knowledge. He's the only person that I can honestly say might know something more about OU football than me. And I know there's
Mm.
people out there, but I will give him that. So if you would, please go subscribe to his channel. Anybody subscribe to my channel or our channel should be subscribed to his channel as well because he's a loyal
Yeah,
supporter and we want to support him as well. So
no doubt.
and he's joined the program a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, while we at it, man, who you got, Mike? Right
Yeah,
out the
yeah.
gate, who you got, man?
Yeah, let us
Anybody
know
else
you
on
got,
here,
man.
man? Who you got?
we
Um, well, I
got we
tell
got
you
a
what.
couple people in the chat right now. Y'all let us know.
What up? What up? Um, well, man, I'm gonna just jump right on in it, man, and let you know I am surprised, man. About the finalists, man. I did not see Michigan beating Alabama, which I think in this game, Alabama beat Alabama. No run
Oh
game,
man, this is what we talking
no
about.
run game.
No,
man, you
no,
know,
the almighty SEC finally failed to make it to the national championship, and then we're gonna say that Alabama they lost it, or did Michigan? So you think Alabama lost it more than Michigan won it?
yeah, just by play calling, man, the same. I don't
What?
think I don't think I mean shoot, Bama can be criticized
You
too.
know,
You know,
but you know what? Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. All right. See, look, I got so much to say. We ain't talked about this. So
yeah.
go ahead. I gotta
Well,
let you
well,
finish.
my take on it is, you know what I mean? Like Bama didn't like you say SEC, but I don't think Bama played SEC football. SEC football is running the ball, being physical, and I just don't like when Alabama did run the ball, they handled Michigan. You know what I'm saying? But when they chose to throw the ball and stuff like that, like even the last play of the game, um, you run a QB ISO play and you outnumbered in the box by at least two people, and you motion a running back out the backfield to run a QB. I like that's not even a QB ISO play. I don't even know how you consider that a blast play. You know what I'm saying? But Alabama, when they ran the football, they dictated the pace, they
I'm.
dictated the game. I give Michigan
Hey,
credit,
can I
you
say
know.
something about that though? Can I say hold
Yeah,
on
go
real
ahead.
quick? Let me say something about that last play. I do think um if the snap is not low and guy can keep his head up, I do think he sees the lane to the left because he basically just ran into the back of his lineman.
Hey, but they were still out. They didn't have enough. They still had two defenders unblocked. He was gonna be stopped.
I
They
don't
had
know.
two defenders and they had five. Check it. They had seven people in the box.
But
OU
no,
only
I heard what you're saying, but to me, I felt like if I'm
it was, it was a
Alabama's
QB power
perspective,
play. They
right?
pulled a guard. Yeah. And
But
so you
it
saying
looked.
outside of the guard, it would have been a running lane.
I thought if he would have went to the outside to the left, he could have got that first down.
Yeah, that's what he nah, they had to score.
Or yeah, so
Yeah, they
whatever.
had to
I can't
score.
remember.
They had to
Yeah.
score. You know, so but like I say, it's still no matter how you block it, they still got five linemen to block seven. So they to me it's just I don't understand. Like if you're gonna run QB power or you're gonna pull a guard, lead a running back in the backfield to make
But
sure
don't
you
you
got that
think
extra blocker.
so basically, but I think they was thinking if the running back motioned out, then they would take somebody with them. It just didn't.
It didn't. They stayed
So
outnumbered.
maybe so to me, that might okay, the coach was thinking this, but maybe in that moment, the quarterback needs to make the adjustment. Maybe they should have had something to where he could audible to in case that happens. Or maybe,
Hey, well,
is
they
that
came
so?
out
Is
of
that just bad coaching?
they came out. That's why I say
Is
Bama
that
beat
bad
Bama.
coaching by Saint Nick, by
Yeah,
Saint
man, that's
Nicholas?
why I say Bama beat. Hey, but did you see what Saban said afterwards? He said, I wish I would have did more to help the kids be successful." And I think that's the politically correct way of saying, "Damn, I knew we was
But
calling
how
some fucked
many?
up calls, and I
Okay,
should have stepped in as a head coach."
okay, but how many mistakes did Michigan? Michigan made plenty mistakes. Michigan actually, I thought Michigan could have
Special
beat them.
teams.
I thought Michigan would have beat them worse. That's why I don't think it's an Alabama loss. I think Michigan thoroughly whooped their ass. I just think the score was closer than it should have been
Now,
because
because if you look at the yardage combined, I don't think it was like either person's favor that much. I just think Bama got to almost like how we was talking about OU, how it was like, man, why don't they run the ball? They having success. They keep on throwing it. They keep on throwing it. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
It seemed like the same type of game plan. And this could just be offense in college football now, where you setting up the run with the pass instead of the way we grew up setting up the pass with the run. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think Bama's defense stalled Michigan long enough to be able to win the football game. If the offense was going to do something with it, I just feel like the offensive coordinator from Alabama was passive. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like they played more Pac-12 football, passing the ball, than actual SEC football. But like I say, man, I haven't been really watching college football over the last 3 years, so that may just be something that I haven't adjusted to. Is as much passing is going on, but I was very surprised with the amount of time that Bama passed the ball.
Well, I mean,
They took an L though. They took
at
an
the
L.
end, but listen, at the end of the day, they only got 23 passes off. So I know it. See, I think it
But how many? At one point in the game,
had more dropbacks.
Alabama had more sacks than they had carries.
But ain't that just? But listen, but that's they O line getting. This is why I say Michigan won the game. They came out. They came out dominating them boys. They came out dominating boys. They should have been up by a larger margin. As far as
Yeah, special teams hurt them big time. Special teams hurt them. They had some critical errors. I think it was a heavyweight bout. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michigan. I just think if Bama would have stuck to the run game, I think they win the football game. But hindsight is, hindsight's a motherfucker, man. Bama lost. I picked them. They lost. I was just giving my cue on why I felt they lost. You know what I'm saying? But they took an L, and I lost my little $20 on XBet.
But they lied.
Texas, man. Was you surprised about Texas?
Nah, I wasn't surprised about Texas, but before we get to Texas, I do want to say that the fact of the matter is, with the Alabama game, Jalen Monroe did throw the football 23 times for 116 yards, no touchdowns.
Look at the sacks. Look at the sacks.
No interceptions.
See, the sacks count as pass plays too, and they count as negative yards. That's what I'm saying.
He got sacked about like 6 times, right?
That's what I so for having that, and 6 times for about negative 30 yards. You know what I'm saying? So negative 30 yards. That's 3 first. That's negative 3 first downs and field position. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are you passing the ball that many times and you're not getting nothing blocked up front? Run the football. And when Alabama made that adjustment to run instead of passing, they had success. But for some reason, they went back to what was getting their ass whooped.
J.J. McCartney, 17 to 27, 221 yards, 3 touchdowns passing. So, I mean, he just outplayed the bull. If you ask me, he outplayed the kid. And I know what you're saying. Like, hey, if it's looking that bad, then why not just keep running?
Give it the ball. Hey, go look at the yards per carry that the running backs have for Bama, and look at the yards they had rushing. It's like, damn, why did they keep doing that?
Well, first of all, Monroe had ran. I mean, we talk a lot of game, but Monroe ran the ball 21 times.
That's what I'm saying.
But he only got 63 yards.
Yes, because of the sacks. Those sacks count as rushes.
The 14
so out of the 19 carries, 6 of them were sacks. So it's really only 13 carries, which he's a good runner. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But what did the running backs average per carry? 5-6 yards a carry?
We had a dude go 14 for 87, Jace McClellan, who committed to OU and switched over to Alabama.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, whatever. That's what you get.
Well, how many yards rushing did he have?
87 yards on 14 carries.
Yeah, I'm talking about per carry.
Shit, I don't know. He's got to add it up.
I'm on. Okay, my bad. I thought ESPN had that. My bad.
It ain't showing me the actual stat. I have to go back to this game. 5.5. So it's solid. You know what I'm saying? Solid. That's good running. If you average over 5, you do that means
he's second and 5, second and 4 every time. You could take that. But when you're second and 13, it makes a difference. They passed a whole bunch on first down too.
Listen, and we got to listen. All right. Well, I know what you said. And right, they could have kept running the football. They could have easily won the game, even though Michigan kind of tried to give it to them. In my opinion, an old Alabama team would have won this game because Michigan did everything to give them the game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens. That's what happens when your quarterback ain't as nice as you want him to be in the passing game. He's not a great passer. So like that's what I was worried about with Alabama from the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying?
I was worried about Alabama's line.
Well, their O-line
ain't killing that boy.
And they thought they was cute walking all on their sideline before the game. I saw that. Oh,
for real? I didn't even get to see that.
They thought they was being tough, and they got their ass dominated.
Hey, I can hear the hate for the SEC in your voice.
No. It ain't the hate. It's the fact that everybody think they're so great, and they not. It's just they top heavy. Yes, Alabama and Georgia has fantastic teams every single year, but everybody under that, they get their ass whooped in bowl games just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Those two teams are high. Like Georgia, Alabama, and used to be LSU, but now they gone. So they only got two teams that's really holding it down. Everybody else, it's up for grabs after that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well,
And
we gonna see because y'all get y'all. Well, yeah, we get to
yeah,
see
we
because
definitely about to see. We definitely
y'all
about
in
to see.
there, y'all in there like swimwear now. You know what
We
I'm saying?
definitely
So
in there. We
we
about to see.
definitely about to find
I
out what's
bet.
what.
I bet you. I bet you we gonna be top 3, 4 team every year. Top 3, 4 every year. We gonna win it a couple times. We gonna
Not
lose.
next year. Y'all got to build a little bit more.
We could because y'all quarterbacks. I mean, not y'all. Alabama quarterback. I don't like him really. Who else we got? Jaden Jackson's gone. Think about this. And we got Jackson Arnold coming. I'm so glad he got that game and threw all them interceptions and fucked it up and didn't win. I'm so glad because
Get it out your
now
system right
get
now.
it out your system and go ahead and go hard because we saw the talent now. Ain't no doubt about it. I saw the talent. It's just he got to learn how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like at college level. So I'm feeling actually good. I think OU has the potential to make it to the SEC championship game next year. Dead ass. And that not even being homerish. They should have done it this year. They stupid asses lost on a couple plays against Kansas. Should have never lost to OSU. That was ridiculous. And but anyway, they gave them games up. And they should have
We're
won the
gonna
Big
come
12
back
this
to this
year.
video.
We're gonna come back
to this
and
video.
watch. We're gonna come back, and we always do. And we're gonna watch. They should have won the Big 12 this year. They let sorry ass Texas win it, and we smacked Texas. So we didn't smack them, but we beat them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even we almost ahead of schedule. That's how trash our roster was when Lincoln Riley left, and we held it together. We pulled it together, and shit, we made it to the goddamn E where we made it to and failed. But we ain't talking about that right now. We talking about this national championship game.
In Texas, we got to talk about Texas taking an L to Washington. What'd you think? I know you don't like Penix.
Now we gotta go quick. It's 3:14, so we gotta move quick.
Yeah. 3:25. I get you 3:25. I gotta go watch my daughter hoop. I gotta go watch her put the ball in the hole. You know what I'm saying?
We on time limit now. We got the shot clock up. So
yeah. So
Penix, Texas.
Penix. Hey, did you think Texas was gonna win on that last drive? Man, they came real close.
Nah, I thought they was gonna somehow pull it out. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers. Because I was so happy Alabama lost and Texas lost. Because I just don't like Alabama or Texas. So I'm surprised.
I can hear it in your voice.
I'm surprised. What the two teams I'm supposed to hate, right? Texas, that's a rivalry.
I know Texas for sure. I don't know what's going on with this Alabama stuff. We're gonna have to have a show about why Suge hates Alabama.
We like Alabama? Why would an OU fan like Alabama?
I don't know why y'all would dislike them. Y'all in different conferences.
No. Only because that's the only team that has more prestige in Oklahoma in all of college football. Let's talk about it. They the only team got more. They the only team that got more national championships in Oklahoma. Is Alabama.
Oklahoma State that got more prestige.
They have one national championship and they don't even fucking count. That was 1945. Don't nobody.
I'm messing with you, dog. I'm messing with you. I know how to get it. I know how to get. Every time I say Oklahoma State, I do this.
Yeah. Hey, Oklahoma State, my ass.
So Texas loses, and we end up coming up. I mean, is that game worth talking about as much as the Bama game? I was surprised, man. But Washington receiving core is dope, man. The matchup.
I've never seen a team try to give it up as much as they tried to give it up.
Man, dog, but you know, what they thought about Texas was true, man. Their DBs struggled big time versus Washington's receivers, which I was surprised about. Washington didn't run the football game very well, but you know,
murder. Yeah, they was getting murdered out there.
So we got Texas and Bama gone. We got Washington versus Michigan.
Washington versus Michigan, man. Hey, so what we do have to say about this game is Michael Penix Jr. Let me tell you something. I will say this because I'm a man of integrity and honesty. So I must say what I feel. I disrespected the kid a lot because story motion looks nasty. But when I see a story motion in the right hand form, when people reverse the video, it looks like a good quarterback throwing the football, honestly. But
yeah, throw you off because he a lefty.
yeah, the lefty is what was throwing me. I couldn't figure out. I'm like, what is throwing? What in the? It just looked
Man,
nasty.
look at you, man. You growing up, Suge.
Yeah, I'm coming around. I'm coming
You
around.
growing up. You did a little bit more studying on the
Yeah, I'm
guy.
coming around.
Now you think he's at least decent, huh?
I think he's at least decent. He got a nice arm. It comes off pretty fast. I like the velocity on the football. Although I thought it was, I didn't know it was as strong as it is. It is. He got a little cannon on him.
Hey, he got some touch too, man.
Got
Like
a little touch to him.
Yeah, he put it there. You know what I'm saying?
It just looks nasty.
Hey, you talked about that. You talked about that boy bad for about 9 weeks straight.
I did. Although I never said he was sorry. I just told you I didn't like the way.
Yeah, you didn't like his throwing motion. You did. I didn't like his throwing motion. And you said he's gonna suck in the NFL. And
yeah, because that throwing motion is gonna hinder you in NFL. Yeah. But he still got he do have a hitch in his. He has a hitch in his throwing motion. It's like a he got like a little hitch. Hopefully he can get that out the way. Other than that, the boy can throw the football. I'm coming around to him, and I really like Michael Penix Jr. now. And I wish he would have won the Heisman now, other than Jay Jackson, because at least this team is in the national championship, looking like they're gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not hating on Jay. Yes, I am. Because I don't think Jay Jackson I don't think he's gonna translate.
Jay Daniels. He called the boy Jay.
Whatever his name is. Jay. Is that his name?
Hey, that's 4,000 yards rushing and 1,100 yards, 4,000 yards passing, 11 rushing, man. Yeah. You better put some respect on that boy's name.
And where in that weak defense SEC conference? Hey, because no. See, listen, I know you're gonna argue. You want to argue, don't you? But listen, let me tell you something. How many points they give up this year in the SEC? Let's talk about it. Everybody in the SEC was giving up the ghost. It looked like the Big 12. Let's talk about it. They was giving up 40 points left and right in the SEC for the last 2 or 3 years, to be quite honest. But we don't want to talk about it because it's the SEC. So we can't talk about it. But listen, when OU come in here and put up 30-something, 40 points a game against these SEC bums, I don't want to hear nothing next year. Because we going to come in here and walk through these bums like they... Listen, we going to revisit this video, ain't we? Because let me tell you something.
We're going to revisit. Hey, but I have nothing to say because it's true.
Nah, they've been getting walked through. Like, it ain't the same SEC.
I just hope OU can do it so we go back to this video and you're correct. But if OU don't come in scoring 40, then you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be like maybe it is the SEC. But I can't argue. I can't argue on no point because I mean shit, the defenses were bad.
All right, it's 3:20. We gotta go.
In the SEC. Yeah, it is.
All right, we gotta check it out. So let's check it out. So let's come down to the national championship game. God damn it. All right, we gotta make our picks. Who you got? Let's wrap it up. Who you got, who you got, and why? And then I'll tell you my piece, and then we get the hell up out of here, and we join y'all again as soon as possible. What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
I really don't know. I'm making a decision right now. I really don't know
right now.
But I'm gonna go Michigan, man, because I think the story is too good to be true. Did I just hear you grunt over there? That must be you picking him too.
Yeah, God damn it, yes, I'm picking
the story. I mean, shit, they done been through all the adversity in the world this year, man.
I feel like I'll be honest with you. I feel like just from everything Jim Harbaugh been through his whole coach's career, even the slight losses with the 49ers, my squad. I know, like, damn, like he deserved, like I want him to win it. He deserves it. But something tells me he might not. Now that we both pay, I'm like, God, no.
If they don't win, man, it's because they hating on him. Because he speak truth to power with the coaches should give up 10% of their salary, and he's real big on the university paying the players and not NIL. So they could have some referees in their back pocket, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand. I've never seen a coach get suspended twice in a year and the kids keep it together like that, man. It just seems like they on a mission. And I don't know. Washington starting running back injured his foot. He say he gonna play, but I think he may be a little bit banged up and not be able to be 100%. So man, I just think the story, man, I think they came too far to lose at this point, man. So it's a close one. I'm not like 100%, but I just think, you know what I'm saying, the story is too good and Michigan gonna come out with the victory, man. Harbaugh gonna get what's due.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I feel like he gonna come out, get this damn victory. At least I'm almost hoping for it, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Watch the way the offense looking. It could be one of them things where Michigan just can't score enough to keep up if they defense don't hold. But if they defense, I just feel like if their defense was doing that to Alabama, just punking them like that, I feel like they should be able to do that to Washington. Maybe
And
maybe that
I
finesse
wonder,
game worked too much. I don't know.
is Washington's defense as good as Iowa? Because that does scare me. Because Iowa lost 23-20, but Michigan couldn't move the ball against Iowa. So that's why I'm not 100% sold on Michigan. I think Washington does have a chance, but just storyline, I think it makes for a good story. Michigan winning.
Does make for a good story, man. And
But before we get up off here, have any of our listeners have they made any picks? Who they got?
and my boy Mike, Sooner Legends podcast he said, so I think Michigan with the #1 total defense wins by 7. He said if the score goes beyond the 30s, I say Washington wins. However, if Michigan keeps Penix off the field, Michigan wins. So he leaning towards Michigan, hoping that they play some good defense. And
Yeah, that's a
so
good breakdown. No, that makes sense. If the
yeah,
higher the score, the more it favors Washington. I agree with that. I agree with that. Shout
already.
out to him, man. Shout out to him. Hey man, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe, and share, man. We know it's quick. We got things to do today, but we couldn't leave y'all hanging, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had to drop
We
in
had to
real
get
quick.
something in real quick, you know what I mean?
For sure, for sure. And man, I appreciate everybody dropping in. We're gonna get out of here. So my boy can go watch his daughters play basketball. They already know parenting first. So shoot, we gonna do what we gotta do. And I got piano practice, all kind of things. So
Yeah.
yeah. We
Hey,
gonna come back.
so could we possibly surprise them by jumping on here at halftime or something?
Man, if we can come back later on, I'm down. So shoot, if we might, me and Nino will be in communication with each other, and if we might decide to hop back on, y'all please jump back on with us if you feel like it. Cause yeah, we're gonna be talking crazy. Then let's see what happens. Might be a good game tonight. Might be a good game tonight. But yeah, man, we're gonna holler at y'all in a little bit.